Hello, and welcome to this World Nuclear Association interview, which is part of a series of interviews where we will be discussing some of the topics debated during the World Nuclear Association Strategic eForum 2020, which is a series of high-level panels to be held on the 9th, 10th, and 11th of September. If you'd like to see more of these interviews or to have information and register to the eForum, please go to our website, www.worldnuclearforum.com. My name is Virginie Ryan-Taix, and today I have the pleasure to interview Bernard Fontana, the Chief Executive Officer of Framatome, a company headquartered in France, and that is an international leader in the design and supply of nuclear steam supply systems and nuclear equipments. Bernard, welcome, and thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you, and hello to all of you.
So the COVID-19 pandemic has brought major disruptions in all sectors of the economy. In your opinion, how has the nuclear sector in general, and perhaps your company in particular, coped during this period?
I think that globally, the COVID-19 crisis has been till now well managed by the nuclear industry. Nuclear reactors have been kept running, demonstrating once again the resilience of our industry. Of course, many utilities have been impacted by the reduction of the electricity consumption. In our service area, mainly we can see that several nuclear plants have rescheduled or postponed their outages to reduce the number of outside people on their sites. This creates a backlog to recover during the next couple of years. And our supply chain needs also to confirm its resilience. So in a way, the challenge is still ahead, and it's only probably in 2 years from now that we'll be able to make a final return on this experience. As for Framatome, where health and safety are the first priority, our first challenge with the epidemic crisis has been in China, where we have decided to remain on the sites when needed to continue to support our customers. And then, as the epidemic has developed in other continents, we have maintained our worldwide activities based on a few guidelines. One, remote work whenever possible. I mean here work from home for our employees, work on common digital platforms with our customers, use of digital technologies to work with or control our suppliers. Two, a strong focus, of course, on sanitary measures, in particular for the most potentially vulnerable persons. Three, run without any interruption our fuel manufacturing sites in order to ensure a continuity of supply of the nuclear fuels. Four, run equipment manufacturing sites, in particular for key projects like Hinkley Point in the UK. And five, ensure a continuity of services to the installed base. This has been and remains today possible, in particular thanks to a very strong safety culture, enabling to perform the work in safe conditions for our employees, and detailed protocols with the utilities, the engagement of the employees and the trade union representatives, and ultimately the mobilization of our supply chain. So globally, this has allowed us till now to continue to support our customers and in fine to achieve most of our budget financial targets.
So as you said, the challenge is still ahead, and the COVID-19 pandemic is far from over. But already we see that governments are looking to help their economies to recover and to generate jobs. At the same time, the imperative to transition to a more sustainable energy future remains as strong as ever. So what role do you see nuclear playing in helping governments achieve all these objectives?
In this pandemic environment, the nuclear industry may indeed support the governments by continuing its activity to secure a low-carbon electricity supply, which is critical for the health systems and for the economies, and promoting safe and competitive solutions to produce low-carbon energy. The nuclear industry has already well-identified projects. Their execution relies on existing industrial supply chains, and those supply chains usually also work for the automotive industry, the aerospace industry, or the oil industry, which are currently very significantly impacted by the COVID-19 crisis. That an increased intensity of nuclear programs or their acceleration can be done with an immediate industrial effect on the supply chain. And as the young generations come to work, we can welcome them in our companies and give them their first job. So accelerating and promoting our industrial efforts provides activity and jobs to our supply chain, while further creating the condition of a decarbonated economy.
Okay, so going back to the nuclear industry itself and what it should do, what do you think it needs to do to maximize its potential? For example, two of the topics that will be discussed during the strategic eForum are costs and finance. What needs to be done on these two issues in particular?
The nuclear industry first needs to continue to confirm its ability to ensure a constant competitive supply of electricity while ensuring the highest level of safety. At Framatome, we believe we can contribute to it, provided that we work on the following four axes. One, which is to maintain and develop competencies and expertise. Two, to deploy a continuous effort, improving performance in delivery. Three, continue to be agile. Four, provide safe and competitive solutions to the utilities worldwide. And we support initiatives by further deploying the best industrial practices such as operational excellence, knowledge management, system engineering, and digital transformation. More specifically, I think that a very strong lever to take advantage of those initiatives and to reduce costs, to minimize project risks, and therefore to facilitate the financing of the projects, is to progress on standardization and replication of what already works in our industry or in other industries. And I think that is a real challenge for our industry.
And so, assuming the nuclear industry can address all these issues, how would you say that success looks like for you?
Our industry is indeed a long-term one, and it is generally less exposed than others to the impact of the crisis. We can demonstrate our value to our countries by contributing to the stabilization of essential industrial sectors of our economies while strengthening the capability of our economies to transform themselves into a more sustainable future. Few industries are currently hiring. We can do it and give to young generations a very positive signal. Framatome will contribute by continuing to hire close to 1,000 persons per year this year and during the coming years. Our capability to do it may be a measure of our success.
Thank you very much. Thank you for joining us today. And that concludes this interview. But if you'd like to see more of these interviews and find out more about the World Nuclear Association eForum, remember to go to our website, www.worldnuclearforum.com. Thank you.